Democrats will take to the debate stage tonight in Charleston, making their final pitch on a national stage before this Saturday's critical South Carolina primary and next week's big Super Tuesday vote.
Joe Biden is leading Bernie Sanders in South Carolina, according to a new NBC News Marist poll, but that lead is within the poll's margin of error. Andrea Mitchell reports.
Bernie Sanders threatening Joe Biden's lead in South Carolina. The national frontrunner now the candidate to beat in tonight's debate.
We have the energy and the excitement that we need to create the largest voter turnout in the history of this country.
Both Biden and Mike Bloomberg also releasing new digital ads targeting Sanders. Biden accusing Sanders of considering a primary challenge to President Obama in 2012.
I think it would be a good idea if President Obama faced some primary opposition.
Sanders denying it.
And I did not give any consideration to running for President of the United States until 2015.
Bloomberg's ad blasting Sanders' past votes against gun safety legislation.
And the views on gun control in rural states are different than in urban states.
Both also critical of Sanders' praise for some of the late Cuban dictator Fidel Castro's programs.
When Fidel Castro came into office, you know what he did? He had a massive literacy program.
Sanders defending his comments.
I have been extremely consistent and critical of all authoritarian regimes all over the world, including Cuba.
That new NBC News Marist poll shows a tight race in South Carolina. Biden leading Sanders by only 4 points within the margin of error. Biden is still ahead of Sanders with black voters by 15%, but Sanders has been catching up.
South Carolina is going to determine who the next president of the United States is going to be.